comes your real life and the life that you know. It seems like it was a creation of some of those same old things. You seem to be the only thing left out in the light. She had trusted many, but been unfamiliar.
Giddy up and get away. For some kick-ass tunes, keep it locked right here on Peter Boy Radio, streaming live out of the UK and across the globe on Spreaker.com. Yeah, this is the real deal. Peter Boy.
And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go. Well, a process man am I, and I'm telling you no lie. I work and breathe among the fumes that trail across the sky. There's thunder all around me, and there's poison in the air. There's a lousy smell that smacks of hell and dust all in me hair. And it's go, boys, go. Help time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go. Well, I've worked among the spinners and I breathe the oily smoke. I've shoveled up the gypsum and at night I made you choke. I've stood knee deep in cyanide, got sick with a caustic burn. Been working a rough life, seen enough to make your stomach turn. And it's go, boys, go. Help time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go. There's overtime and bonus opportunities galore. Hey, young men like their money and they all come back for more. But soon you're knocking on and you look older than you should. For every bob made on the job you pay with flesh and blood. And it's go, boys, go. Help time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go. Well, I process man am I, and I'm telling you no lie. I work and breathe among the fumes that trail across the sky. There's thunder all around me, and there's poison in the air. There's a lousy smell that smacks of hell and dust all in me hair. And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go.
Spreading the news. Hi, y'all. This is Amanda B., and you are listening to the one, the only, Peter Boy Radio, only here on Spreaker.
Pretend I can always leave, free to go whenever I please. But then the sound of my desperate calls echo up these dungeon walls. I've crossed the line from mad to sane 1,000 times and back again.
Well, I quit my job down at the car wash. I left my mama a goodbye note. By sundown, I left Kingston with my guitar under my coat. I hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis, got a room at the YMCA. For the next 3 weeks I went a hunting them nightclubs looking for a place to play. Well, I thought my picking would set them on fire, but nobody wanted to hire a guitar man. Well, I nearly about starved to death down in Memphis. I run out of money and luck, so I bought me a ride down to Macon, Georgia on an overloaded poultry truck. I thumbed on down to Panama City, started picking out some of them all-night bars, hoping I could make myself $1 making music on my guitar. I got the same old story at them all-night piers. There ain't no room around here for a guitar man. We don't need a guitar man, son. So I slept in the hobo jungles. I roamed 1,000 miles of track till I found myself in Mobile, Alabama. Had a club they called Big Jack's. A little 4-piece band was jamming, so I took my guitar and I set in. I showed them what a band would sound like. I was a swinging little guitar man. Show them, son. If you ever take a trip down to the ocean, find yourself down around Mobile, make it on out to a club called Jack's if you got a little time to kill. Just follow that crowd of people, you'll wind up out on his dance floor, digging to find this little 5-piece group up and down the Gulf of Mexico. I guess who's leading that 5-piece band? Well, wouldn't you know it's that swinging little guitar man? Yeah, yeah.
Accroche-toi à ton rêve. Accroche-toi à ton rêve. Quand tu vois ton bateau partir, quand tu sens ton cœur s'épuiser, accroche-toi à ton rêve. When you get so down that you can't get up, when you want so much but you're all out of luck, when you're slowed down, hearted and misunderstood, just over and over and over you could. Yeah. Hold on tight to your dream.
bit, yeah? Whatever dance like.
Flying on the sea, my guitar on me, 30,000 feet, what a brilliant feat.
Go west, don't go east, the famine are a feast.
We're treated better there. Our homeless one is rare.
I feel
The city's alive.
the apple of my eye.
I cherish
The lovely bodies here
from all across
the air, puns and tribes galore. There isn't anyone. They feel
the city's alive.
the apple of my eye.
I cherish
I feel
the city's alive.
the apple of my eye.
I cherish
Spreaker Street. Everybody in the house singing.
Hey, what's up? Stuff, you know, just hanging, chilling. How you doing? Cool, hanging and chilling, you know, stuff. Cool. What's up? Who's that? Who's that? Hey, it's Freddie on the line. Hello? What's up? What's up? Yo, where's Tony? Yo, Tony! Just hanging, chilling, you know. Cool. Just hanging, chilling. How you doing? Cool.
What's up?
It was a cold but sunny day as the march got underway to protest for equality for all. But what nobody knew was before that day was true, many innocent people they would fall. And good humoured and singing loud, Jackie joined the swelling crowd of friends and neighbours standing for their rights. And with their songs of peace, they faced army and police. To the Paris, they took them in their sights. Without wanting a provocation, Jackie felt a warm sensation as a Paris bullet pierced him in the chest. Father Daly by his side, some men were horrified
as Jackie's wound was bleeding so grotesque. They tried to carry him to safety, with Father Daly leaving bravely, when a hanky full of Jackie's blood was stained. In William Street were wounded lying, while some of them were dying. The parish shot at those who still remained. When they had carried him some distance, Jackie's body gave up resistance. Death came to him, his heart had ceased to beat. First to die on Bloody Sunday, we always knew that someday his innocence would shine so sweet. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. Jackie's daddy had been sleeping, woken by his daughters weeping, with news of shooting in the bogside. They said the British Army's gunning, and the marchers they are running, and Jackie's one of 13 who have died. He knew his 17-year-old son had never held a gun, and never been in trouble with the law. And Jackie was not political, though like his friends was critical of injustice in his daily life he saw. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. Army statement, which caused outcry and enragement, they claimed the dead were gunmen, everyone. And they said they had reacted when the marchers had attacked them, and the marchers were the first to fire a gun. They told the people back in Britain death was only fitting for terrorists to rebel against the crown. Well, the truth was very different, cause all those men were innocent, and for no reason they were mowed down. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. It's been almost 40 years now, and we always knew that somehow, someday, the truth would be set free. And when Saba gave his findings, the joy was overriding. They were innocent for all the world to see. He was only 17, with a young head full of dreams. Jackie Duddy was murdered in that way. And let us not forget, justice still has not been met by the para who shot that boy that day. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of the name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. True sons of Derry is what we say.
Guantanamo Bay. Across the Irish Sea to the place of freedom and democracy. They call it the land of opportunity. I might even run for the presidency. It's not you go where we're gonna live. We're heading out to the land of the free. From Gaza, National, we'll be on our way to New York City for St. Patrick's Day. All the pubs are empty in Ashton, and the bookies are closing down. Cause the pigs have got a gig at Paddy Riley's down in New York town. If you wanna go Dixie dancing, or just get a couple of pints down, there's great dinners in the crack at Paddy Riley's down in New York town. To New York from the Bridal Room with the fiddle and the guitar and accordion and flute. Drink and rigs of whiskey and everyone is locked. Dominic is banging out a tune on his box. Waltzes, polkas, reels and jigs. Paddy Riley bounces to be rid of the pig. Stepping out on the floor, so you better take heed. Really, he's a dancing like a banshee on speed. All the pubs are empty in Ashton, and the bookies are closing down. Cause the pigs have got a gig at Paddy Riley's down in New York town. And if you wanna go Dixie dancing, or just get a couple of pints down, there's great Guinness in the crack of Paddy Riley's down in New York town. Chicken with the pig and sticking the porter down at Paddy Riley's 29th and 2nd down in New York town. Well, we won't give a fig when we're jigging with the pig, sticking the porter down at Paddy Riley's 29th and 2nd down in New York town. Sorry about the fuck up.
Jackie, I remember your face from a far distant place. Yes, I do. Jackie, you were an innocent boy. Why did they destroy your future road to you? You came from a home of 9 sisters and 5 brothers. Up in the Craigan, you were my cousin. You worked with me brother Dustin, named after me father. Died in springtime, tending looms. Jackie, you were just 17 when they shattered your dreams, and we never got over it. Jackie, you'd have found a good wife and had a wonderful life and raised your weans well. In 68, your mother Maureen, she died, and with Willie, your father, we cried. She was so very young. Her sister Dolly said if Maureen had survived, she'd have been in the coffin by your side. Your mother couldn't have coped. Jackie, you were good in the ring, 'cause that was your thing. You would have been a champion. Jackie, your nephew John did you proud. He's recognized by the crowd as fulfilling your ambitions. Your face is painted in murals down in the bog, and I pray to God that you'll not be forgotten. That day in 72, it's etched on our minds, the day that innocents died. They called it Bloody Sunday. Jackie, there were 13 others as well, more unfinished stories to tell. Jackie, 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 our Jackie, Jackie Duddy. On a summer's day in Derry in 2010, thousands gathered again, and the world had gone. The British government said sorry and admitted they're wrong. The clapping went on and on, the cheering went on and on. Jackie, your innocence was declared, your family's voices were heard after 38 years. Jackie, now you can rest in peace. The false accusations have ceased. The truth has been set free. Connie Doherty, Gerald Donaghy, Hugh Gilmore and Michael Kelly, Michael McDade, Kevin McElhenney, Bernard McGuigan and Gerald McKinney, William McKinney, William Nash, James Ray, John Johnston, John Young and Jackie Duddy. Jackie Duddy.
I'll enjoy the movement. He was 17, with a burning passion for justice. He was young, bold and keen. He raised his gun for Ireland against the forces of the crown. He served his time in a portly cell, then returned to Dublin town. Relentless in his goals, on the move both day and night to help those who suffer. I'll never cease to fight. Unshaken by the media, unbroken, always strong. Defiance ever in his eyes to right his country's wrongs. He thought his death would break us or make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. We'll make his cowards pay. In his name we are united. We're stronger than gangsters, he refused to hide away, for he would not be bullied. In the open he would stay. On a quiet Monday afternoon, Alan was attacked when a cowardly gunman sneaked along and shot him in the back. When he fell and hit the ground, his killer did not retreat. He riddled our brave comrade. He lay lifeless on the street. You thought his death would break us, would make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. Make those cowards pay. His name we are united. We're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, felt to settle up the score.
Harassed by the special branch, they never gave him peace. And where were they that Monday when his young life did cease? We vowed to carry on his work, we'll follow in his lead. We'll find out where those gangsters lurk, we'll avenge their cowardly deed. To his friends, he was a gentleman, he was always around. His smile as bright as the sun, he would never let you down. There will never be another like our brave Alan Ryan, but he had many brothers and comrades down the line.
You thought his death would break us, make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. We'll make those cowards pay. His name we are united. We're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, felt to settle up the score.
Won't let them criminalize you, selfless volunteer. You gave your life for others. You always showed no fear. What a brave IRA soldier, you had a heart of gold. We will never forget you or let your brave deeds go untold.
You thought his death would break us, or make us go away. No, our fight has just begun. We'll make those cowards pay. In his name we are united. We're stronger than before. Dignified and proud, felt to settle up the score. You're gone, oh, you're gone, but you live on.
Joe Marcano. Belfast town I can, that city I will never see again. For in the town of Belfast I spent many happy days. Love the town to know so many ways. For it's there I spent my time too, and I found for me a wife. I then set out to make her mine. Oh, but all my young ambitions, that with bitterness and soon found myself inside prison gate. And you dare to call me a terrorist? Why do you look down your gun when I think of all the deeds that you've done? You plundered the nation, you fight at many lands, you have terrorized their people, you rule with an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. Through those many months and turns in the Maidstone and the Cash, I thought about my land throughout those days. Why my country was divided, why I was now in jail, in prison without crime or without trial. And although I love my country, I am not a bitter man. I see cruelty and injustice at first hand. Then cold and fateful morning, I shook old freedom's hand. Right or wrong, I tried to free my land. And you dare to call me a terrorist? Why did you look down your gun when I think of all the deeds that you've done? You plundered the nation, you fight at the land, you have terrorized their people, you ruined an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. Them cold sober's morning, wrapped in a lion stand, find myself prison once again. I was committed to the H blocks for 14 years or more, on the blank the conscience they bore. Then a hunger strike beat the demands for the dignity of man. I've seen to me that no one gave a damn. But now I am a saddened man. I watch my comrades die. Oh, the one and you dare to call me a terrorist. Why you look down your gun, and I think of all the deeds that you have done. Divided you have terrorized their peoples. You rule with your iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my shine on you, Bobby Sands, for the courage you have shown. May your glory and your name be widely known. Then young Francis Hughes and Ray McCrish, who died unselfishly. Then Patsy O'Hara, and the next in line is me. I know your courage will be the same, and I pray to God our lives are not in vain. Oh, but Saddam, there was the year of 1981, when they think that we have lost what we have won.
His hair was red, his eyes were blue, his age was 18 years. And as they sailed around Cape Horn, his eyes filled up with tears. For he knew he'd never see his home, our native land again. And the captain said, Jack Riley, you will die a convict man, with prison chains around his wrist that cut him to the bone. The captain said, Jack Riley, son, your very soul I'll own. I'll bend and twist it to my will, for death you'll surely pray, but I'll see you live to end your days in chains in Botany Bay. With quiet words, Jack Riley swore, the day will surely come when I will slip these prison chains, then justice will be done. For 3 long weeks he took no bread, just water from a can, and all his comrades round him swore he was the dying man. Until one night he slipped his chains and out the door he ran. He grabbed a pistol from the guard and up the deck he sprang. My name it is Jack Riley, and from Ireland I do come, and neither man nor master has the right to tie me down. Up to the captain's door he went, no fear to slow him down, for he would show no mercy to the servant of the crown. The captain stepped out on the deck with cutlass in his hand. Surrender or I'll run you through and drop you where you stand. The crew looked on in silence then, and ne'er a murmur made, for they were tired and hungry men, and not a word was said. Jack Riley raised the pistol high, the captain made a frown, then with a single pistol shot he brought the captain down. The crew, they said, Jack Riley, we will lower you o'er the side. Into the longboat you must go and bid this ship goodbye. For there's a man of war about, they'll catch you if they can. And from the yardarm, Jack, my boy, your body they will hang. And so he turned the longboat round into the rising sun. 5 lonely days and nights he rowed till he was nearly done. Then he heard the sound of breaking waves on free Australian sands, and jumping from the longboat up onto the beach he swam. Through New South Wales he made his way beneath the burning sun, and crossed the Murray River when a month was barely gone. 'Twas there he met an outlaw band, he told them of his plight. They said, brave man, Jack Riley, you will ride with us tonight. They rode like devils through the dust across Australian plains. They robbed the banks in every town, they robbed the smoking trains. Jack Riley was the best of them, he rode from dusk till dawn. He shot the bankers one by one, he shot the bankers down. The constables and troopers searched the land for miles around, yet neither height nor hair of him was nowhere to be found. The folks round here were Irish and they'd answer with a grin. You say his name's Jack Riley? No, never heard of him. For 6 long years he rode the bush, he led the outlaw band. He robbed the rich men of their gold, he took it from their hands. No woman's love could hold him down, though many tried and failed. Jack Riley was a free man now, and no man's law obeyed. But time was passing quickly by, and Jack was slowing down. One day he left the outlaw band, for Queensland he was bound. He spurred his team-old pony as he headed for the line, with the constables and troopers getting closer all the time. He rode through Bullawara on a cold and moonlit night. The troopers close behind him, well, they found him at daylight. 6 carbine shots rang out that dawn that took his life away. And that was how Jack Riley died, way down in Botany Bay.
I'll sing you a song of a terrible wrong, when the flag it flew at half-mast. When a man he lay dead, he was riddled with lead, and he died on the streets of Belfast. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. It happened one day when the bold IRA went out to fight for their land. With an old Thompson gun, with the troops on the run, to return to their home was their plan. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. By returning the guns, Billy met British Huns, and when the fight was begun, his position was dire when the gun wouldn't fire, and he died with that old Thompson gun. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. Although he lay dead, he was kicked in the head. By the hair they dragged him around, but they still fear him yet, they will never forget how brave Billy Reid stood his ground. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. If you think he was right, come and join in the fight, and help to free Belfast. For the blood Billy shed, although he lies dead, in our hearts his memory will last. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland.
The song I will sing, brave young Irishman, you struggle for free Ireland. He joined the IRA, became a volunteer. His comrades in arms, he never showed no fear. Until Jared Casey, the fighter to all, in the rights of his country, he answered the call. And on active service, but never a swine, our brave volunteer is not afraid to die. This man from the Banjo, I'm sure you've all heard tell, your Casey's a name, he's sharp and he did well. He fought for his country, he gave up his life, for his family and friends, and darling young wife. In his younger days, lived his life to the full, playing Gaelic football, things were not so down. Working with his father, serving out his time, and set tired and free, to him it was no crime. No stranger to harassment, the hands of the foe, he was tortured, arrested, in Castlereagh. Sheltered by imprisonment and death in the end, our brave volunteer, to them he would not bend. This man from the mountain, I'm sure you've all heard tell, Jer Casey's a name, the shark and he did well. He fought for his country, he gave up his life, for his family and friends, and darling young wife. Broke British assassins in the cover of dark, headed for a shot on T-Shamrock Park. With their guns of terror, they burst through the door. The cowards went looking, family man of four. They found him with his wife, his baby girl in bed. They sprayed English bullets and Jer Casey dead. The cowards had fled, the sadness at night. His wife and young family, they carry on the fight. This man from the mountain, I'm sure you've all heard tell, Jer Casey's a name, the shark and he did well. He fought for his country, he gave up his life, for his family and friends, and darling young wife. This for the lad St. Mary's, got forces off the Quran, a large crowd to fight it, the rain lies down. The piper he played, farewell at the grave, in honour of charity, brave as off the brave. Our gallant volunteer, Northumberland Brigade, in the rain swiftly died, that's where he was laid. Volunteers gone before, they lie in a plank, Jer Casey and their name will never be forgotten. This man from the mountain, I'm sure you've all heard tell, Jer Casey's a name, his shark and he did well. He fought for his country, he gave up his life, for his family and friends, and darling young wife. One more time, this man from the mountain, I'm sure you've all heard tell, Jer Casey's a name, his shark and he did well. He fought for his country, he gave up his life, for his family and friends, and darling young wife.
Thank you all very much. Another church visit.
Lovely. Grant, most of the songs that I sing are Irish, but there's I suppose there's an exception to every rule. A song written by a marvellous American folk songwriter called Deportees, so I'd like to do it, written by the late great Woody Guthrie. The crops are all in, the peaches are gathered, oranges packed in their creosote bins. They're flying them back to the Mexican border. 'Twill take all their money to get back again. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos,
is the same, Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. The sky plane could fire over Los Gatos Canyon. The fireball lit up and it shook the hills round. Oh, who are those friends who were scattered like dry leaves? The radio said they were just deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, is the same, Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Is this the best way to till our good orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To lie on the ground and to rot neath the topsoil and never know no name except deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, is the same, Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Some of us were illegal and some were not wanted. Our work contract's finished and we've got to move on. It's 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like rustlers, like outlaws, like thieves. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, is the same, Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Thank you.
I can hear the bells of Dublin in this lonely waiting room. The paper boys are singing in the rain. Not too long before they take us to the airport and the noise to get on board a transatlantic plane. We've got nothing left to stay for, we've got no more left to say,
and there isn't any work for us to do. So farewell, ye boys and girls, another bloody flight of earls. Our best asset is our best export too. It's not murder, fear or famine that makes us leave this time. We're not going to join McAlpine's Fusiliers. We've got brains and we've got vision. We've got education too. And we just can't waste away the precious years. So we walk the streets of London and the streets of Baltimore, and we meet at night in several Boston bars. We're the leaders of the future, and we're far away from home, and we dream of you beneath the Irish stars. Take a look at Ellis Island and the lady in the bay, as Manhattan turns to face another Sunday. We just wonder what you're doing to bring us all back home, as we look forward to another Monday. For it's not the work that scares us, we don't mind an honest job, and we know things will get better once again. So 1,000 times adieu. We've got Bono and you too. All we're missing is the Guinness and the rain. So switch off your new computer, for the writing's on the wall. We're leaving as our fathers left before. Take a look at Dublin Airport and the boat that leaves North Wall. There'll be no youth unemployment anymore. For we're over here in Queensland and in parts of New South Wales. We're on the seas and airways and the trains. But when we see better days, those big airplanes go both ways, and we'll all be coming back to you again. Yes, we'll all be coming back to you again.
For one heroic week in April 1916, the might of England was held at bay by the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army. Padraig Pearse, Commandant-General, Commander-in-Chief of the Forces of the Irish Republic, and President of the Provisional Government, read the proclamation of the Irish Republic outside the GPO, which was established as the insurgents' headquarters. Fierce fighting followed. Dublin was shelled and the centre of the city was set on fire. Once again, the oppressors' overwhelming military machine crushed the small Irish force of insurgents, and Kilmainham jail stood ready to be fed its diet of victims. After the surrender, sentence of death was passed on 97 participants, including one woman, the Countess Markievicz. 14 faced the firing squads in Dublin, including the 7 signatories to the proclamation. Thomas Kent was shot in Cork, and Sir Roger Casement was hanged in London. The other sentenced prisoners were reprieved, together with members of Cumann na Món and women who fought side by side with their men in the citizen army. It was in the infamous Stonebreaker's Yard that the 14 executions in Kilmainham took place. The last being the wounded James Connolly, who had to be strapped in a chair.
A great crowd had gathered outside of Kilmainham, with their heads uncovered, they knelt to the ground. For inside that grim prison lay a true Irish soldier, his life for his country about to lay down. He went to his death like a true son of Ireland, and the firing party he bravely did face. When the order rang out, present arms fire, James Connolly fell into a ready-made grave. The black flag they hoisted, the cruel deed was over, and gone was the man who loved Ireland so well. There was many a sad heart in Dublin that morning when they murdered James Connolly, the Irish rebel. Many years have gone by since the Irish rebellion, when the guns of Britannia they loudly did speak. But the bold IRA stood shoulder to shoulder as the blood from their bodies flowed down Sackville Street. The forecourts of Dublin the British bombarded, and the spirit of freedom they tried hard to quell. But above all that din came the cry, no surrender. 'Twas the voice of Jim Connolly, the Irish rebel.
Grey Kilmainham Jail stood impervious to the happenings outside its walls. In 1918, the Irish people held a general election, and the successful Sinn Féin candidates subsequently formed the first Dáil Éireann.
I met my love by the gas yard wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the top, saw a train set the night on fire. I smelt the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town,
dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Spring's a girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm going to make a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gas yard wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, for she lived in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
That's all, folks.